From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Oh, yeah. Derrick Henry. And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards. A first down throw for Stafford. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Baltimore.
50-yard line.
Jackson now from the 50. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Jackson going to keep it himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Here's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing missed.
No gain on the play.
Stafford now on second down. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The shotgun, it's Stafford. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got it! And he'll take this one in! Puka Nacua! Touchdown, Rams! Extra point try, fourth time. He's got it, and the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. We'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. This is Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
No, we changed.
In motion goes Likely. Second down, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. In motion goes Likely. On third down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
They'll run it with Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 35, here's second and 6. Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
To throw is Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Back to throw is Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson now on second down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jackson. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as that might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It is second and 9.
At the 17-yard line.
Middle.
Out of the gun, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Rams 28, Ravens 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up with a pop pass. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings us second and 5.
In motion goes Likely. Play action now. Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow 80! Alert! 10!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. To the air again, Stafford. Moving outside the pocket, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's fourth and goal.
For the field goal.
His kick is perfect. And the Rams will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. The catch made by Nakua. Now he's loose again. And he will score again. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson out of the pistol. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
Oh, ready? Hey, Alpha, say hi!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And the Rams will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a half here. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, a loose football. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. It's a fumble return for 2 points for the defense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This throw is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down, Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
Harrison Davis on
Make it 4. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
180.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
In motion goes Likely.
180.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. Now it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
White. Hey, 22.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Stafford. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Sit up. Yo. Sit up.
Play action now. Jackson. Taking off. And we mark out up at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
First down.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
34-yard line.
Jackson now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Looking across the field. Completes this one to Hopkins. Set to go now on first and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at
Jackson.
the 47-yard line.
Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a kick, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
On the shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for.
Second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
Get away from Omaha. 22-0.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
180.
A first down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
23-yard line.
Alpha, touch.
On play action, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup.
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180. Sit on. 180. 180. Sit on.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. It is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Gibbs now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That goes for 32 yards. And the Lions have a first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has it down close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, report!
A tight end in motion now. Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They go play action with Goff. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
4 yards on the pickup.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Screen here for Gibbs. A small gain up to about the 32. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
From the gun, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's good.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 37.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
3rd down, they need 7.
Marlin. Got. Hey, kill kit. 180. Obama. We go. 76. Got.
Throw here, 3rd down. Raymond there to grab it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. And not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you.
He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First down. Here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Putting a receiver in motion. Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, it's gone. Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
5, 9, 2, shout, 4 now.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Bates' kick is up and good. And that will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff to the air now. Taken in by Williams outright. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offensive line loses second and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Complete to Raymond. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff back to throw. The left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
Detroit Lions.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Ravens 43.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Trying for the deep ball. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Baltimore first down. A gain of 15.
Play fake, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. Jackson yet again. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
From the red zone on 1st. Getting out. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more.
Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
Goff on 1st and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Wiggins on the coverage.
12. Here we go. 180. Orange.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Goff on 3rd. It's taken in by Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that 1st down at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 9.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down throw from Goff. They did it! He made the interception! Roquan Smith with the pick.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
36-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Third down. And 3 yards to go.
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Report.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They go play fake with Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And he's got a free play here. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180. 180. Yo. Touch.
Jackson's throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Williams, incomplete.
Go ground.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Listen. Cut. What's that?
He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We're good.
To throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Another run for Henry. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play. Looking to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead!
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
We go to the line. 180.
Here he is to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Complete beyond the marker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Setting up to pass. That's to Laporta again. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Ravens Lions are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Brings up second.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Throwing now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
24-yard gain on the play.
Lamar now from the gun. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead in this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, their answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. minutes, the offense is owning them.
Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions slice the lead down to a couple. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an excited return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
Shotgun snap here to go. Throwing the out route complete. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6. And the Lions, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's gone. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Louis, 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
17 yards. That's good for a Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down throw from Goff. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And they take him down right along the 30. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it plate.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 1.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And we're going to keep playing on in OT.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, here's Lamar. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really...
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. To throw is Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
At the 9-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
27-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
22!
Off of play action, here's Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. And this one complete to Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aketo Witherspoon. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
First down.
21, 40 got, hey, 5-0.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
280. 0.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, give me radar. Hey, 54. Hey. Hey, 70. Go 20. Tonight.
Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
That is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Stafford's going to take it himself. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Here's Jackson to throw. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Jackson now. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take a wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Set! Wait, 7, wait, 50, big 20, double right, 11.
Stafford now to throw. They'll get that complete to Parkinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way. Down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw.
He'll try to do it himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Blue stick, big 20. Easy to learn.
Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA.
Colby Parkinson, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now it's Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Alert! Hey, Red! Easy, alert!
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of
Throwing is Stafford.
And
this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw is Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. On the counter, here's Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Stafford. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Stafford. Touchdown! Puka Nacua from 8 yards out. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A trick shot on the extra point, but it is good off the left upright. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Harrison Beavis to
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And the Ravens first down.
They go play action with Jackson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. A check down here for Henry. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with somebody trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To the air again. Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. A slant route caught by Bateman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 42 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Here's second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Stafford now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
That's good for a Rams first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now it's Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Stafford now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Stafford. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First and 10 at the 20-yard.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now Stafford. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations.
Oh, my goodness! They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. There he goes, right side.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events.
He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
54. Set.
Stafford here coming off his pick six. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been